In previous 3 lectures I shared with you information about the word any, but there is some more information about it. This word, this is the advanced information, and I would like to share it with you. So the word any plus plural noun or uncountable noun, and the question mark after that. So we use it to ask about a quantity without being exact. For example, is there any milk? Do you have any brothers and sisters? So we don't know how much milk and how many brothers and sisters we got. Also, we use it to say that not one thing or a particular type exists. For example, she has got any experience? None at all. So no experience, yes or no. There weren't any cucumbers in the market, not a single one, so absolutely no cucumbers. So that's why we use the word any. Also, we use this word to talk about a hypothetical quantity without being exact. For instance, if you have any questions, you can ask them at the end. I'd be surprised if she has any savings. So we don't know how many savings, how many questions. Also, we use it to mean one of a kind, but it doesn't matter which one. For example, use any towel, take your pick. Take your pick means choose what you want. Or any green vegetables can be stir-fried. Next usage is when we want to refer to one of the several people or things or to part of something. For example, have you read any of her books? I don't like any of her music. Do any of you speak German? That's, again, several people or things. And the last thing is to emphasize a comparison. For example, the 2-star hotel wasn't any cheaper than the 3-star one. Or, do you feel any better? Also, we use the word any in lots of collocations. So, any occurs in such context as negative statements, questions, and if clauses. It also occurs with adverbs that have a negative meaning, like never, hardly, seldom, rarely, and with the verbs that have a negative meaning like refuse, doubt. It also follows without. Let's look at the examples. They never have any nice things in this shop. It means they do not have them at all. There is seldom any traffic here except in the weekends. So weekends there is a heavy traffic, and on weekdays there it's almost empty. I doubt that there will be any papers left. So any papers, almost all papers. She left for the shops without any money. And also there are some sad phrases to share with you. So not any good or not any use. For example, it isn't any use complaining, they won't listen. A big car isn't any good in the city. So, next phrase is in any case or in any event. It means whatever the situation is, or maybe to say something is not good or useful or effective. For instance, we may be late, but in any case, they never start on time. Mrs. Thomas hasn't arrived yet. In any event, she has our phone number. Next set phrase is at any rate. It means to say that at least one thing about the situation is true or all right. For instance, the bus is packed. Well, we won't be lonely at any rate. Next is by any chance. It means to find out if something is true. Are you and Julie related by any chance? And the last but not the least phrase is any longer, which means just long. For example, we won't be doing this job any longer. So that's almost all the examples of the usage of the word any. Hope it was useful.